for watching. I'm Prerna Agarwal, Technical Product Owner for The Guardian. Today we'll be giving you Guardian updates of Sprint 35 that lasted from March 28th to March 31st. So just a quick overview of the agenda. We'll be looking at the Guardian roadmap. We'll also be talking about the issues that we tackled in Sprint 35 that lasted from March 28th to March 31st. Then we'll be flipping over and giving you a short demo on Sprint 35. We'll also be looking ahead of week of April 3rd, which is Sprint 36. We'll also be talking about the issues that we will tackling in Sprint 36. We'll also be talking about the upcoming releases. We'll also be giving you some of the ways that you can either submit bugs or policy requests through various different channels. So just a quick overview of the Guardian roadmap. Again, this is open source. Anybody can see that. All you need to do is install Zenab extension in Chrome. And when you travel to Guardian GitHub repo, you will be able to see that tab to quickly open that up and see what's going on there. So as you can see, we are still continuing our work on tagging of Guardian policy artifacts. We are also working on some of the ways of enhancing or improving policy creation. We continuing our work on guidance for open source policies for easy QA and testing, and so on and so forth. So just a quick overview of what we covered in Sprint 35. So in Sprint 35, we committed to 35 story points and we delivered 30 story points. So these story points includes 1895, allow IPFS URL input into Guardian, 1566 enable spatial data types in schemas, and we also worked on some of the issues like 1913, 1893. We also improved our scalability of the Guardian by resolving a ticket which is 1454 running multiple instances of services in HA environment, and so on and so forth. Now looking at the Sprint 35 demo, the first issue what we'll be looking at is 1895, which is allow IPFS URL input into Guardian. When you define a schema field as type URL, it will not accept a IPFS style URL. So as a valid, currently it seems to only accept HTTP style URLs. So this was one of the bugs which was reported by our community member. So in order to solve this, we have added a new schema type in the schema. So when you click on create new, you come over here, you click on add field under the fields. When you scroll down and when you click on the drop down of the schema types, here you will see a new schema type which is added as URI. So now this particular field will accept the HTTPS and IPFS URLs as mentioned over here. To get more information, we have also updated our documentation, which is docs.hedera.com/guardian. And when you get there, you can go to creating system schema using UI. There we have added a new schema type as URI. So the next ticket what we'll be looking at is 1563, which is enable spatial data types in schema. Spatial data type is important for Guardian as many environmental projects involve geographic regions. Currently, there is no standard way to represent this data in Guardian. However, widely used de facto standard formats for spatial data type, data persistent, and exchange exist, such as GeoJSON and WKT or WKB. So in the current implementation, we have used GeoJSON, and we have implemented and added a new schema type as GeoJSON. So in the same way as we did for URI, in the dropdown, if you go and you can see a new schema type as GeoJSON. When you select this and create and publish, you have an ability to create a map with the pointers, with the polygons, with other pointers in the map. To get the more information, you can again go to docs.hedera.com, and here if you see we have added a new schema type as GeoJSON. And the most important points to be noted is you can click on the map, you can place a markers, polygons, lines, and you can also double click on the map if you want to mark the polygons and lines by marking at 2 points and then connecting both the points. Then if you want to remove the temporary points, you can just right click on the map for polygons and lines. You can also view type can also be changed by pasting the GeoJSON. Have a look and let us know if you find any bugs or if you think that we need to change and make the documentation more detailed. Please let us know and we would be happy to get your feedback. So that was a demo for Sprint 35. Now looking ahead of week of April 3rd, which is Sprint 36. So the Sprint 36 will be lasting from April 3rd to April 14th. So currently for Sprint 36, we are committing to 35 story points, which include some of the bugs, which is 1980, 1972, 1981. We are also working on improving our handling of key management, which is 1610. And then we'll also be working on some of the changes on the API front, which is 1805, and so on and so forth. Talking about the releases, our last release was on Friday, March 3rd, 2023. Our next release will be on Friday, March 31st, 2023. So there are multiple ways to reach out to us. You can reach out to us on GitHub. You can submit policy request, enhancement, or if you find some bugs, please go ahead and mention those bugs with us so that we can get our team on it. Also, if you haven't joined our Discord, come and join our conversation at hedera.com/discord. And when you get there, search for sustainability channel, or feel free to reach out to us directly if you have any policy requests by emailing us at info@envisionblockchain.com or through our website, which is www.envisionblockchain.com. Thank you. Have a great day.